Was generally after introduced, refer the SME terminal some tasks. Often task already completed, then we're about to understand. However, it means now we can offer those courses that will include this, so that we can assist you to transform your businesses from running a business somewhere there and running it online. Remember, as an SME, and usually if you're running a business somewhere there, you're only covering for those people. But what about or what about 5 hours, isn't it? If what will happen? It means you're left with 3. If it means that day, whatever you reach, you throw it. But if you transform your business and move it online, it means now you have access to the billions and billions of people who are online, isn't it? And then also you can serve anybody in the world, and you can deliver whatever you're selling or offering. Anyway, so what is the business model canvas? The business model canvas is a strategic management tool, as look at the banner that involves strategically putting your ideas together through the use of 9 connected blocks or sections. So the business model canvas was developed by Alex Osterwelder and Yves Pignon. So through the 9 connected blocks, it's where you can take about every component or every part of your business. And also this business model canvas, it will allow you to compare your business model and refine it when necessary. What do I mean? I talked about a lot of things there. So what I'm saying, a business model canvas can be a strategic management tool or when as a business, or change your business model as it fits, as and when it fits. Meaning, you will not be affected by the conditions that you run a business. For example, if I can give an example, during COVID-19, a lot of SMEs struggled heavily because they relied on one channel to deliver their product and service. That channel is a physical channel. It's where the customers find you. For example, Shopway is a physical channel. So what happened is during COVID-19, the soldiers were there, everything was shut down. So that one channel was shut down. So what happened to you as an SME who relied on one channel? It means your business has to shut down or you have to cease operations, isn't it? Only few companies manage to weather the storm. But companies that have implemented and used the business model canvas to change their business model and strategically change to another channel, that's allowed them to survive. For example, another channel can involve an online or a virtual channel. So in a virtual channel, it means you can find your people online through social media, through the website. So majority of companies that manage to weather the storm during those times is those that have implemented other channels. But to do that, they use the business model. Through these interconnected blocks or sections, they manage to shuffle around their business operations and the way they do things. And then they came up with strategic alternatives. So you can also use the business model canvas to pitch your ideas and also to funders, partners, and stakeholders. You can use the business model canvas to do that as well. Business plan. Business plan is bloated, and most of us are stuff with a business plan. How many times do we go back and revisit the business plan? Very few times, isn't it? But with the business model canvas, because it's a one-page document, you can easily shuffle around things. For example, if you're balloon. So one day you discover that balloon is but business it's all about Magwin, isn't it? So what do you do? What are you going to do? It means now you have to visit the other blocks. I don't know what blocks are. You have to visit the other blocks and shuffle around and change something. For example, you go to your customer segments and check whether you are creating value for those particular customers. You can go to your cost structure, check whether you can spend a little bit more on promoting your Magwinya, spend more on marketing, and things like that. So that is our business model canvas right there. So our business model canvas, it's, as I explained, it's a one-page document. It consists of essentially 3 parts. So we've got the right part. The right part there involves the market. It is the external factors. It means this part you cannot change, or you've got little influence. And then we have the left part, which is the business or the internal factors. It means now this section you've got mostly control over here. And then finally you've got the middle part, which is your value proposition. It sounds like gibberish for now, but once I explain all those blocks, you'll understand. And I show you what in the business model canvas you will start to understand. So the value proposition here now is the middle part. So the right and the left is working towards the center. The center area, it's our value proposition. So what is your value? What is a value proposition? So the value proposition, it's your unique offer that you are offering to your customers or client that your competitors will find it difficult to beat or compete with. A business model, rather a value proposition, can be in the form of the speed of service, can be in the form of lower prices or something, isn't it? So, for example, there's a reason why isn't it? Why? It's because of their business model canvas. Not business model, it's because of their value proposition. Their value proposition might be maybe they tools them, maybe they use that original Russian escort. And while Baba use so-called fake ones. I'm not going to say fake, I'm going to say so-called fake because they are original in their own right, isn't it? All right. So that is the value proposition. So that is our business model canvas. So now let's talk about our 9 basic building blocks. So let me quickly jump to them right away. So the first one there is the customer segments. So you need to understand who is it that you're creating value for. Who is that person that you're creating value for? Most SMMEs suffer from this thing, everybody needs my product and services, isn't it? No, not everybody needs your product and services. Yes, if you're running catering, yes, we have to eat, but it doesn't mean where we want to eat your food, isn't it? So you have to narrow down who is it that you want to create value for. So you have to write those down. And you can't just say the community of Polokwane. Tell us, if you say it's youth, tell us it's youth from this age to this age. So that when you do targeted marketing, you know where to start. Quickly moving to value proposition. Value proposition actually explaining that unique offer that you're creating that other competitors will find it difficult to beat or compete with. And then we have channels. Channels, how do customers reach you? We have virtual and physical channel. Virtual channels, social media websites, and physical channel, it is where you are currently physical. Your shop, that factory, so physical. And then we've got customer relationships. What type of relationship you want to maintain? Do you want to maintain an automated relationship? Do you want to maintain a personal relationship? Revenue streams. How do you make money? How are you making money? From which direction is the money coming from? For example, we have categories of revenues. Categories of revenues, we have transactional revenues from making one-time payments. We've got fixed revenues, you have a contract with whoever you supply them with whatever. Recurring revenues and dynamic revenues as well. So, key resources. What are the resources that we need to implement that value proposition? So resources are human resources. We've got financial resources, we've got physical resources, the machinery, the ports, the building, the cars, those are the physical resources. And then key activities. What is it that you do on a daily basis to make money? If I'm doing Magwinya business, my business is confectionery, my business is production and frying of Magwinya. And also one of the activities that is important is marketing, don't forget. And then we have partnerships, key partners. Who is it that you're working with to create or to fulfill that value proposition? You can't work alone as a business. Even the big companies, they work with other companies. So you must tell us who is that partner, and then we have different types of partnership. There's joint ventures, there's buyer-supplier relationship, there's cooperators. What type of partnership do you have and with who? And then finally, we've got cost structure. Cost structure is the most important one. Most SMMEs suffer from this because once they make money, they pocket all the money, they think it's their money. You must separate yourself from the business. The business, it's the business, it's a image, right? When. That's why the business is a personal account and you have, rather, it has a business banking account, you have a personal account, isn't it? So you must separate. Even the communication, you must have WhatsApp business, WhatsApp, and then the business must have WhatsApp business. Email must have an email, and an email your business. Everything needs to be separated. So cost structure hierarchy is the expenses. What and how do you pay, and what type of costs are those? For example, you need to classify whether it's fixed or variable costs. Right? Or where electricity can be variable and can be fixed, isn't it? You tell us, you must determine, okay, salaries, tell us whether it's fixed or variable cost. If you say, when are you going to pay your employees 50 rand every day, whether we're making money or not making money, that's fixed, isn't it? But if we say, handle more money, I pay you this. If we don't make money, I pay you less. So it's variable. So tell us the type of cost. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is our business model canvas. It looks like this. It's a one-pager document. We call it a canvas because it's a flat page. So here you're going to explain everything that I've just explained right now. And then from here, if your business is not running well, you can easily juggle around. For example, if that example if you are archer and baloney, and then it means now you have to shuffle around. Determine the relationship or how are you going to communicate with them. Rabatsaba words and true words. They woo us by saying you'll get 50% off, you'll get 1,000 rand if you open an account. They want your information so that they can maintain a relationship with you, isn't it? And then about whichever, hey, 50% off, come. You start ignoring those messages. Like if you've got your information, eventually you will go, isn't it? And now what happened? You don't find the 50%. Or it's not your size. But you're already there. What do? Let me pick and pick. So determine that.